Welcome back to Han Invest TV, where we explore ancient wisdom to master modern finance and transform your wealth mindset forever. We live in a world where managing money feels like a game, yet we often end up losing against our impulses. Modern apps show us colorful charts and data, but they rarely stop us from making those regretful purchases in the moment. Today, we are going to replace that cold digital data with a warm human approach derived from timeless Japanese cultural philosophies. This is not just about cutting costs, it is about completely rewriting your operating system regarding how you think about money. The problem with apps like Rocket Money is that they track behavior, but they fail to fundamentally change your spending behavior. They show you exactly where your money went after it is gone, but they do not create the emotion to stop. To truly control your wealth, you must connect with your money on a deeper emotional level, not just a logical one. This journey begins with a powerful concept known as Mottainai, which translates to a deep sense of regret concerning any waste. Mottainai is the core of Japanese thinking. It is not just simply saving, it's respecting the intrinsic value of objects. To waste a single grain of rice is to insult the hard work of the farmer and the gifts of nature. In our modern consumer culture, we have lost this respect. We buy things we do not need and discard them quickly. We fill our lives with clutter, thinking it brings happiness, but it only drains our bank accounts and our mental energy. Embracing Mottainai means treating every dollar and every possession with gratitude, ensuring nothing is ever wasted or taken for granted. When you respect the money you earn, you hesitate to trade it for things that do not bring true lasting value. The second pillar of our financial transformation is Hara Hachi Bu, a rule that originally comes from traditional Japanese dietary habits. It translates to eating until you are 80% full. It keeps the body healthy, light, and free from digestive stress. When we apply this wisdom to our finances, it means learning to live comfortably on just 80% of your income. Most people spend first and save what is left. The Japanese method dictates you save 20% the moment you get paid. You must treat your savings as a mandatory bill that must be paid to your future self before anything else. Living on 80% creates a safety buffer. It removes the anxiety of living paycheck to paycheck and builds real wealth. Just as overeating makes you sluggish, overspending makes your financial life heavy, stressful, and difficult to manage in the long run. By restricting your spending to 80%, you actually gain more freedom and peace of mind than you ever had before. Now we arrive at the practical tool that ties everything together: Kakeibo, the art of the household financial ledger. Invented in 1904 by Hani Motoko, Japan's first female journalist, this method was designed to empower women to manage finances. In our digital age, writing by hand seems outdated, but that physical act is exactly what makes this method so effective. Neuroscience shows that writing by hand processes information deeper in the brain, making you truly feel the weight of spending. Digital payments are frictionless and numb. Kakeibo reintroduces friction, forcing you to acknowledge every single dollar that leaves your pocket. The Kakeibo method is not complicated math. It revolves around asking yourself 4 simple yet profound questions at the month's start. The first question is, how much money do I actually have available? This sets your reality before you begin any planning. You must calculate your fixed income and subtract fixed expenses. What remains is the true canvas for your monthly financial life. The second question flips the script. How much do I want to save? You determine your savings goal before you spend. Instead of saving what is left over, you prioritize your future wealth. This number becomes a non-negotiable commitment to yourself. The third question requires honesty. How much am I spending? This is where you track your daily expenses in real time.
Kakeibo divides spending into 4 pillars: survival needs, optional wants, cultural enrichment, and those unexpected costs that always surprise us. Categorizing every expense forces you to confront your habits. You see clearly how much money flows into things you don't need. The final question is the most critical. How can I improve? This is the monthly review where true learning actually happens. You look at your misses without judgment. You simply identify where you slipped and make a concrete plan for next month. This cycle of planning, tracking, and reflecting creates a feedback loop that rewires your brain to enjoy saving money. Suddenly, the dopamine hit doesn't come from buying new things. It comes from seeing your savings number grow on paper. It transforms money management from a source of solitary stress into a mindful practice of building a better life together. The goal is not to become a miser who never spends. The goal is to spend with intention and total awareness. Apps are designed to be fast and forgettable. Kakeibo is designed to be slow, deliberate, and deeply memorable for your mind. When you stop outsourcing your financial awareness to an algorithm, you reclaim control over your life and your future destiny. Start by organizing your wallet. Treat your money like a guest in your home, not like clutter to be discarded. Try using cash for your daily discretionary spending. The physical pain of handing over cash is a powerful spending deterrent. Before clicking buy, ask yourself, is this a need or is this just a temporary want disguised as a need? Implement the 24-hour rule. If you want something, wait a full day. Usually, the urge will fade completely. Celebrate the money you did not spend. Write it down as a victory. You just paid your future self that money. Minimalism is not about having nothing. It is about making room for what truly matters by removing the distracting excess. As you practice these habits, you will see your savings grow, but more importantly, you will feel your anxiety levels drop. Pass this wisdom to the next generation. Teach them that value comes from utility and care, not just the price tag. Creativity flourishes when we limit our consumption. We find new solutions and new joys in the things we already own. Cooking at home saves money and honors your body. It's Hara Hachi Bu and Mottainai in action every single day. Building an emergency fund is not a burden. It's buying your own peace of mind and protection against life's storms.
Learn the power of a polite no. True friends will respect your financial goals and enjoy your company without expensive price tags. The best things in life really are free. Nature, connection, and knowledge do not require a credit card to enjoy fully. Your Kakeibo journal becomes a biography of your year. It tells the story of your choices, your values, and your growth. We started this video with stress and confusion. We are ending it with clarity, control, and a profound sense of calm. These 3 philosophies work together. Respect resources, limit your consumption, and track your path with mindfulness and deliberate manual action. Once you master the small daily habits, the big dreams become achievable realities. You stop drifting and start steering your ship. It takes time to change. Do not rush. Start with 1 receipt, 1 entry, 1 moment of pause before you spend. Financial wellness is not about being the richest person in the graveyard. It is about sleeping soundly every single night. Tomorrow is a new day to practice these arts, to treat your money with the respect that it truly deserves. This wisdom is not just for the Japanese, it is universal. It works for anyone willing to slow down and pay attention. You do not need a new app, you need a new perspective, and that perspective starts with a pen and paper. You have the power to change your financial destiny. It is not in your phone, it is in your hands and mind. Close the apps that profit from your distraction. Open the book that profits your future. The choice is entirely yours.
Let simplicity be your guide. Let gratitude be your currency. Let mindfulness be the bank that never fails you. Remember Mottainai, nothing is too small to matter. Remember Hara Hachi Bu, enough is plenty. Remember Kakeibo, right to remember. Wealth is not just the number in your bank account, it is the quality of the life that you can afford. End your financial day with gratitude. Be thankful for what you have, and the urge to buy more will disappear. Consistency is the key. It is not about being perfect every day. It is about showing up and being honest every day. Your financial journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Pace yourself with the wisdom of those who came before us. Take a moment today to disconnect from the digital noise. Listen to your own values. What do you truly want? Money should flow like water, nourished by rain, stored in lakes, and used to bring life, not to cause destruction. Walk out into the world today with a new shield. You are no longer a victim of impulses. You are a master. Chaos brings poverty. Order brings prosperity. Bring order to your finances, and you bring order to your entire life. Share this knowledge. When your community thrives, you thrive. Financial wisdom is a candle that loses nothing by lighting another. We can build a culture where saving is celebrated, where waste is discouraged, and where mindfulness is the ultimate luxury. Sustainable wealth is not about a lucky break. It is about an infinite loop of good habits repeated over time. Find your center. When you're centered, no advertisement or impulse sale can knock you off your financial path. We hope this deep dive into Japanese financial philosophy has given you the tools you need to reclaim your freedom. Start your Kakeibo today. Buy a notebook, ask the 4 questions, and watch your life transform.